Hey everybody, Brandon Osterbind here. I just wanted to come to you from my home and have a conversation, a frank conversation, if you will, about COVID-19 and how it is affecting our community, and how ultimately it will affect our day-to-day operations at Osterbind Law. Obviously, unless you've been hiding under a rock, you know that COVID-19 is a coronavirus, novel coronavirus that showed up in December of 2019 in China, and it has made its way to so many other countries in our world that are now seriously affected by this infectious disease. And America is not excluded from that pandemic. In fact, we learn more and more every single day about how serious this pandemic is and how life-changing it could be to some in our community. So at Osterbind Law, we are committed to doing the socially responsible thing, and that is doing our best to socially distance ourselves from each other and from our clients and our potential clients, and some of whom would be more apt to get this infectious disease than others. So what we are planning on doing is we are going to work from home for the time being and for the time going into the future until our state and national government tells us that it is okay to resume our normal activities in the normal way that we would ultimately conduct our business. So at this point in time, you will see me dressing a little bit more casually than before, as if I were going into the office. But even though I might not wear a suit and a tie while I'm sitting in my basement at my desk working on our cases, we have 100% capacity to continue to work as if we were working in our office. And I say that because we have been set up from day one to work remotely. And fortunately for us, we are not scrambling trying to figure out how are we going to get access to this file or this document or that document. How can I take all of these file folders home? No, we're not taking all of our folders home because everything is paperless. It's on a cloud-based system. It's backed up. It's secure. It's HIPAA compliant. Everything that we have put into place allows us at this moment in history to work remotely and to do the socially responsible thing and socially distance ourselves from our peers and our clients, and our physician friends who are treating our patients or our clients. We're not doing depositions. The courts have closed for all non-emergency civil cases, and all non-emergency criminal cases for that matter. Anything not having to do with incarcerated defendants or speedy trial issues, except by agreement of the parties. So there is no going to court for us right now. In fact, we had several cases, hearings that have been scheduled that ultimately had to be rescheduled because of the closure of the courts, the partial closure of the courts. So at this point in time, what we're planning on doing is working from home. We can still call you from the office. You can still call us from our office number, and the phone will still be answered in the same way that it is answered in our physical location. Fortunately, we have an internet-based phone system, so again, we can take those phone calls and we can make those phone calls from anywhere. And if we need to have a meeting, a face-to-face meeting that goes beyond what a simple phone call can do, we can do that as well. We have a Zoom account that will allow us to have multiple people on a conference call, a video conference call at any point in time, for any duration of time. So if we need to sit down and talk for a couple hours, we can do that. Or if we just need to have a quick phone call, we can do that as well. So we are in the business of solving problems, and fortunately we have been prepared for this exact situation, not knowing that this situation would come up, but we have been prepared for this since day one at Osterbind Law, and we are fully equipped to continue working, relentlessly pursuing either a verdict or a settlement in every single case that we have pending at this point in time. And we are 100% available for anyone who is injured and needs a consultation or a free strategy session, we can still conduct those strategy sessions. We just won't do that in person because, again, that's not the socially responsible thing to do. We are more than happy to do that via a Zoom conference. And we can still see each other face to face. You can get a sense for who we are. We can get a sense for who you are, and ultimately make a decision as to whether or not we would be a good fit together. So we will continue to operate at Osterbind Law. There will be no blip in our operational functionality. We will continue to go forward and relentlessly pursue verdict or settlement in every single case that we have. So as we continue into these coming days, I will do my best to keep you informed about what our plans are. As of right now, we don't have an end date for when we will stop working from home or when we will come back to an office that, quite frankly, we all love, in a location that we all love. We love everything about our office, and we don't know when we'll be back to our office. But once I know whether we'll come back to our office, so will you. I will post another video updating you as we go through this global pandemic together, as we join together as Central Virginians, and as Americans, and as a human race to combat this terrible infectious disease that is plaguing so many in our world. Our prayers are with you as you go through this difficult time. I understand a lot of small businesses are affected, and a lot of employees of small businesses are affected. A lot of employees of large businesses are also affected. So if you find yourself in a situation where you need some type of assistance, give us a call. Let us know how we can help you. Let us know how we can assist you in solving your difficult problems, because that's what we do. We solve difficult problems, and we want to help you survive this global pandemic. So we're praying for you. We love you guys. We are so thankful for your commitment to do the right thing. Keep your hands washed and your distance from your neighbors. Help people as best you can. Love people better than ever today by always doing the socially responsible thing. If you have any questions about anything that we've talked about in this video, either send us a message or send us an email, give us a call, set up a Zoom meeting or whatever it may be, and we'd be happy to answer your questions. And maybe we don't have the answer to your question and we need to find the answer to your question. Ask your question anyway. And we are here looking forward to helping you and serving you as we go through this together. Thank you.